Hello students, we are continuing part 2 of data structure subject, that is array, which is an example of linear data structure. In this video we will learn two-dimensional array, which is also called as matrix, and multi-dimensional array. Syntax for declaration of two-dimensional array in C++ is, first we have to write data type, then name of array, then here we have to specify two dimension in a square bracket. First is row size and second is column size. As we know that matrix contains number of rows and number of columns, so in two-dimensional array we have to specify the size of row and the size of column. For example, int a in square bracket 2 and 3 in square bracket semicolon. This is an example of two-dimensional array where the number of rows in this two-dimensional array equals to 2 and the number of columns equals to 3. But as we know that in C++ index of array starts from 0, so the index number for rows is 0 to 0, 1 and index for columns are 0, 1, 2. Now the number of elements in this array equals to row size into column size. So row size is 2 and column size is 3. So total number of elements in this two-dimensional array equals to 6, and the memory allocated to any array equals to number of elements into size of data type. So number of elements in this array is 6 and size of data type equals to 2, as this is an integer array which requires 2 bytes of memory in C and C++. So total number of memory allocated to this two-dimensional array equals to 12 bytes. So 12 bytes of memory will be allocated to this array, as we know that in array there is contiguous memory allocation. So if the address allocated to first variable of array is 100, then second variable starts from 102, third will start from 104, next will start from 106. So there will be a contiguous memory allocation to this array which takes 12 bytes of memory. As we know that in one-dimensional array, index of first element of array is 0 and second element index is 1, third element index is 2. In this way we access any element from the array. If I want to access third element, then I have to write A2. But in two-dimensional array, what will be the index of first element, second element, third element up to sixth element? For this we have to study memory representation of two-dimensional array, which is of two types, row measure order and column measure order. In this array there are 2 rows and 3 columns. So as there are 2 rows in this array, the index of rows will be 0 and 1, and as there are 3 number of columns, so index of columns are 0, 1 and 2. The index number for first row and 0th column element will be 0, 0. 0th row and first column element, 0th row and second column element, first row 0th column, first row first column and first row second column. These are the index of elements of array. If the values stored in two-dimensional arrays are 2, 5, 1, 3, 6, 8, then in memory these values are not stored in rows and columns form. Elements are always stored in single row. How these elements will be stored in one-dimensional array or in one array in memory, we have to study. Elements can be stored in row wise, like first values of row 0 will be stored in array, that means 2, 5, 1, and then the values of row 1, 3, 6, 8 will be stored in array. We can also store values column wise in memory, like first column 0 value 2, 3 will be stored, then 5, 6 will be stored in array, and then 1, 8 will be stored in array. So if we store elements in memory in row wise, then it is called as row measure order, and if we store elements in memory in column wise, then it is called as column measure order. So elements can be stored in row measure order or in column measure order in memory. If you are storing elements row wise, then what will be the index of elements? Index of first element will be 0, 0. index of second element will be 0 1, index of third element will be 0 2, index of fourth element will be 1 0, index of fifth element will be 1 1, and index of sixth element will be 1 2. If you are storing numbers in row measure order. If you want to store numbers in column measure order, then the index of first element will be 0 0, second element will be 1 0, index of third element will be 0 1, index of fourth element will be 1 1, index of fifth element will be 0 2, and index of sixth element will be 1 2. So depending upon the row measure or column measure order, the index of elements will be different. Suppose this two-dimensional array of 2 rows and 3 columns are initialized by these 6 values 2 5 1 3 6 8, then in matrix format, then it will be in first row the values are 2 5 1, and in second row the values will be 3 6 8. In row measure order, first we have to store value of first row 2 5 1 in memory and then 3 6 8 in memory. Here the first element of array is 2, whose index is 0 0, because it belongs to 0th row and 0th column. When I want to access the first element of this array, I have to write A 0 0, and the index of second element will be 0 1. So when I want to access this element from the array, I have to write A 0 1. So here I had written only the index number, but if when you want to access any element from this two-dimensional array, you have to specify name of array, then index number in these two square brackets. In column measure order, elements will be stored in column wise, first 2 3, then 5 6, then 1 8. Index of this element will be 0 0, and index of this element would be 1 0, index of this is 0 1, and this is 1 1, and index of this is 0 2, and index of this element is 1 2. So in this way, elements of two-dimensional array can be stored in row measure order or in column measure order, but in C++ we use row measure order to store elements in two-dimensional array. So there are two types of memory representations of two-dimensional array. First is row measure order, second is column measure order. In row measure order, elements are arranged in row wise order, and in column measure order, elements are arranged in column wise order. So if we have an array of size 2 3, that means 2 rows and 3 columns, the elements of this array in row measure order are A00, A01, A02, A10, A11, and A12, and the elements in column measure are A00, A10, A01, A11, A02, A12. Next is multidimensional array. Array with 2 or more number of dimensions is called as multidimensional array. In two-dimensional array, there are 2 dimensions, first row size and second column size. That is also called as multidimensional array with 2 dimensions. So the array with 2 or more number of dimensions, that means 2-dimensional array is also called as multidimensional array, 3-dimensional array is also called as multidimensional array, 4th dimensional array is also called as multidimensional array, and 10th dimension array is also known as multidimensional array. If 2 or more number of dimensions are present in declaration of array, then that array is called as multidimensional array. For 3-dimensional integer array, I have to write like this. In 3 square brackets, I have to specify the 3 size. For 4-dimensional array, I have to specify 4 values in 4 square brackets. So the syntax for declaring k-dimensional array, first we have to write data type of array, then we have to write name of array, then we have to specify k number of values inside the square brackets and semicolon. So that's all for this video. In next video we will learn address calculation in one-dimensional array. Thank you.